What's up, you guys?
What's up,
We're
guys?
back. Episode 2.
Yes, sir.
Stock up,
Big
stock
and
down.
Ace.
Yes,
stock
sir.
Up, stock down. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for showing up, getting these views. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We have a good show for you guys today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the teams, their stock up, stock down, how you guys did this week. Yeah, man. Good show coming up. Thank you, Ram Law, for sponsoring our show.
All right, first off, we got the Chiefs.
So with the Chiefs, bro, it's kind of a hard pick, to pick a
0-2-1 week 1.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
lost 4-2 to the Bills.
Yeah.
They tied the Cowboys 3-3, which they had that game won. And then they lost to the Texans 4-2.
Yeah, for sure. I think Flacco did his job,
Yeah.
He
12 catches,
12
5 touchdowns,
exactly.
3 flag pulls.
He I feel like he can't be a stock down.
No.
Just because
Stock up for
of his stats, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I feel like there's other guys who could have been a stock up too, though.
Who?
You were saying
Jeremy?
Jeremy,
Yes. He had 6 catches, 5 flag pulls, and a touchdown.
yeah,
I mean, hey, man, when you're tier 6 performing like that, nobody let Brian play.
right.
So that's probably why they had that issue. I mean, why Jeremy was so involved. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be involved anyways. He's a good player. Moving on to the Jets. Well,
Yeah.
actually, can't move on without calling out Vinny. 7 INTs, my guy. Come on, bro.
Yeah, 7 INTs, 7 touchdowns. You can't hurt us as much as you help us. You gotta be net positive there.
He caught a pick, but bro, I wish I didn't look at all the film, but I really hope that you didn't catch that pick after throwing the pick or threw a pick after catching that pick.
Yeah.
Because that'd be hilarious. All right.
63% completion, which is
Yeah.
not the worst, but definitely not. You didn't stand out by it.
No. I mean, that's it. That's 7 catches, 7 picks. I mean, 7 touchdowns, 7 picks.
Yeah.
It canceled itself out with a pick that he caught, so he went positive. But damn, bro, that was crazy. All right,
Yeah.
let's move on to the Jets.
The Jets.
The Jets. I say stock up Mikey G, bro. 14 catches, 6 flag pulls, 4 touchdowns. That boy played good, man.
Yeah, they went 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, they had a bad game against Washington, right? They didn't
It's
show out
just-
that game.
It's just that, remember, they were missing Kregel.
Right.
So they were stuck having Stritz and their 6
Right.
on the field at all times.
Right.
And then the Commanders, they didn't need to recycle.
Rotate.
And I believe the Commanders lost their first game,
They
so they
did.
must have been
Ready to go.
coming in angry. So
Yeah, and
they
they
took
put
it out
4-1.
on the Jets.
4-1 is a good score, for
Yeah.
them, but not so much for the Jets. Like, it's because their third game they only win 3-2. They don't score 4 points.
Yeah, they play against Piki and the Titans.
Exactly. So
3-2. Yeah, I mean, they still won.
yeah, they did.
That touchdown that Jason got on Piki.
Oh, yeah, that was good. Yeah. I saw that.
Jason had 2 bombs in that game. My stock up is Jason.
Absolutely.
Too, bro.
No doubt. No
He's
doubt.
a dog, man.
Stock up Jason.
For sure.
Stuck down. Well, like you said, Mikey is a good stock up for that team too.
For sure.
So Stritz, would you think would be your?
But even I think that's like the only game that Jason showed up in because he only had 4 catches, 6 flag pulls, and 1 touchdown the whole day.
Yeah.
So I think he was shut out for the other 2 games, or Stritz was only aiming at him, Mike G.
Yeah.
Stock down Adam.
I think better than Stritz. So Stritz didn't throw any picks, Adam.
Adam, like 3
think-
catches, 1 flag pull. I mean, he had 2 touchdowns and a pick, but
Yeah, we put him in our done duel.
we did. But I thought he was gonna get a couple more balls.
Yeah, you know what? I think that was the first week kind of, jitters kind of thing where,
The two out of the 3 catches he got were touchdowns. So I
Yeah.
guess he did what
he
he
was
needed to do with the ball when he got it.
But he didn't get the ball enough. Yeah.
So Stritz, get him the ball a little bit more, I guess.
I think it would be smart. I think it would be smart.
It definitely
Yeah,
would be
let's
smart.
go on.
But now Kregel gets back, so let's see how it go week.
Yeah, we played
week
them.
2.
We played in the first game.
Oh,
this
you
week.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, 5. Steelers.
Steelers.
Let's go to the Steelers.
Let's see.
This team
Peanut?
is
Is Peanut is Peanut okay? Is he going? Do you know?
I don't know.
I
I think he's gonna go, man. I think
Yeah?
he's gonna go. I think he's good. I haven't personally checked him out, but you know, stock down for week 1, Peanut, for sure.
Yeah.
Stock down, my boy.
Yeah.
You know, 1 catch. I mean, that was a 1 catch you had, 3 flag pulls, 4 passing touchdowns, 2 throwing picks, and then you ran a touchdown in. 42% completion.
I mean, I think my stock down there is CP. No
CP?
catches, 4 flag pulls.
He had flag pulls. At least he has stats.
Yeah.
But man, you're the captain, and you only manage 5 touchdowns on a day that you could get 12. Yeah. Your team doesn't really win, you know. I mean, it's rough, bro. Another stock down is Smiles, man.
Oh, that's tough.
No catches, 4 flag pulls as well. He did as much as CP did. Imagine.
Yeah. Justin for sure stock up though.
Stock up for sure.
Justin balled out, bro.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
One of those rookies that came in week 1 ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Balled out.
6 catches, 3 flag pulls, 4 touchdowns.
4 tugs.
He was the only hope,
Yeah.
of hope besides Robbie. Robbie's always...
Yeah, Robbie had 2. Robbie did good too. I think that's a team with promise, you know? I feel like, you know, they won their first game, then they couldn't win after that.
Yeah. That's crazy that they won their first game.
Yeah, they beat San Fran.
Damn, wow. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't know that. All right. Let's move on now to the Seahawks.
The Hawks.
That team, I refed there. That was like one of the games that we refed.
Okay.
And bro, Johan was moving on motors. That guy, stuck up on him. You know, like that guy had 3 INTs as a quarterback.
That he caught?
That he caught.
Nice.
3 picks. He threw 1 and he had 11 touchdowns. I mean,
Yeah, he came out with a purpose. You can see it in his face when I saw him in the
Seahawks.
morning.
crazy, man. Right here. Here we go. Who they played? They played Bengals, beat the Bengals 4-2. They beat, they lost to the Falcons 3-4. The Falcons are a good team.
Yeah, the Falcons are a good team.
And then they beat the Steelers 4-2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, not very impressive that you beat the Steelers and the Bengals week 1, but the team looked good.
Yeah.
AJ was balling.
Forrest
Forrest
did his job, did his work.
stock up.
Yeah.
7 touchdowns.
7 tugs, bro.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Good shit. 5 flag pulls. Good job, bro. Good job. Yeah, my stock up definitely is Johan for sure.
Yeah.
Jeff, what did you do, Jeff?
Yeah.
I really thought you were gonna be better. And
No
apparently,
sacks.
he didn't do. He had 1 catch, 1 flag pull.
Yeah.
The boy showed up, looked very good.
Well, I
and
think he
had
left.
1 catch,
I think
1 flag pull.
he missed 1 game at the end there.
He did. What happened?
He had to go. He had to leave for something, and
So he missed the whole game. It doesn't. It looks like they didn't need him for real.
Yeah.
He only contributed 1 catch, 1 flag pull. So they weren't throwing his way. That's the problem. You know, he's so good. He's on the ball at all times. So that's why he didn't really get people on his way.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
All right, let's move on to the Eagles.
The Eagles.
What happened to the Eagles? What happened?
The Eagles
to
have
the
a lot of
Eagles?
question marks.
What's the biggest question mark in the Eagles? Don't worry, we're gonna get to the lines in a little bit.
Yeah. So let's look at their stats, right? I feel like P had a good enough game. You know.
Good enough game.
I think
He
so.
only played 1 game.
No.
He had 3 games.
Yeah. For sure, for our win, you know, he was a big difference maker.
Threw 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Caught a pick for
For a
six.
touchdown, yeah.
You know, 2 passing INTs. Hey,
Yeah.
64% completion. Not bad, man. Not bad.
Wait, take off your hat. You got the middle. You got the center.
Fritz, get him. Good defense, Fritz.
Great throw, Pete.
Not bad.
That could be better. I feel like that's probably where his area of improvement is right now, which is the completion percentage.
Yeah.
you know, taking the safer throws and letting his guys, you know, do what they do.
Yeah. I mean, everybody 8, bro. 7 catches for Marley, 8 for Aaron, 7 for Vic, 8 for Izzy. You even threw it to John 2 times. John is a great flag puller, huh? 6 flag pulls?
Yeah, John was all over the place on defense. You know, it's just the little things, you know, like one of those 2 plays that cost you the game, you know, that we need to just tune up, and I think we'll be ready to go.
You had a pretty underwhelming game.
I did. I definitely stuck down for me. Yeah, for sure stuck down for me. I need to do more.
On the don't do and didn't come out.
My bad, bro. Don't do that again.
No.
Don't pick me on your don't do.
Don't pick me either, apparently.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get away from these Eagles.
Yeah.
How you guys gonna do this week? You feel you're gonna? Who you play? Let me see. You play the Seahawks. That's a tough matchup. The Jets. Wow, you guys have 3 tough games.
3 tough games.
Well,
that's the best way to turn around. Yeah, that's the best way to turn around.
Good luck. Let's go to the Niners now. The Niners get Adrian back, but I believe Sean is not gonna be here.
Oh.
So now you still gotta go 5 hard. But this time it's Adrian who you have. So that's why Adrian had no stats.
Right.
Because he didn't play week 1. I must say stock up.
Genesis, right?
Genesis, man. Nah, I'm going to say Sean, bro. Sean had 5 touchdowns.
Sean played
6
good, bro.
Catches,
He
5
balled
touchdowns.
me on one of the plays, bro.
My God.
Yeah.
We put that now.
Bro, that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sean,
he did good.
Yeah,
he
played good.
10 catches for Genesis, 3 flag pulls, and a sack. No touchdowns, though. I would have liked to see him catch a couple touchdowns, but hey.
Yeah.
Renee, the rookie, and Javi, the rookie, also played well. They contributed each 2 touchdowns.
They did.
Man, 5 flag pulls each. You know that they were playing hard.
That's a good all-around team.
Just Renee, come on, man. You got to speak up when you're reffing. We got to be able to hear you. He called the false start, but he didn't call it. He just, they called the
Reffing is the
pullback.
toughest
It's tough.
thing
It is
in the
tough.
done
It is
deal,
tough.
bro. Oof,
It's all
reffing
right.
is tough. Yeah, let's go to the Niners.
Browns
The
next.
Browns, yeah.
The Browns are next. Dusty, stock up. 15 catches, 4 flag pulls, 4 touchdowns. He did what the captain was supposed to do. Corona played pretty good. Had 8 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah.
3 flag pulls. I mean, that's what else can you ask for your quarterback to do that, you know? I mean, you want more touchdowns, obviously, but at some point, somebody else got to contribute something else, you know?
Yeah,
he didn't turn the ball over.
Right.
You know?
They beat the Cowboys 4-2. You know, that was a good win there.
There you go.
And they tied with the Bears 3-3.
They tied with the Bears, so they're 1-1-1-1. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Talk about who's your stock up there?
I like Dusty, yeah, like you said. Dusty did what he's supposed to do, and you should get credit for doing what you're supposed to do, you know?
Yeah.
Because when you don't do what you're supposed to do, then you know you're hearing stock down. So for sure, Dusty and Caesar for stock down, right?
No, Caesar wasn't there.
Okay.
He didn't come. He didn't. Yeah. He was in Thailand. I'm gonna say Mike Lopez stuck up too, man. 9 catches, 6 flag pulls,
yeah,
5 touchdowns, 2 INTs.
I saw a couple of his touchdowns.
Mike was all over the field the whole day too. You know, Suazo coming back to an 8-catch performance, 4 flag pulls and a pick. Good job, man. Good job. Good job coming back, sitting out for a little bit. He recovered from that. You know, it's good to see him back on the field.
Let's see who they got coming up. They got the Texans,
Niners,
and Bills.
And the Bills. 3 tough matchups. Not gonna lie to you, 3 tough matchups.
I like it.
Because you got 3 good quarterbacks right there. Nico, Ray Matt, and Devin.
Devin, yeah.
Devin from the Bills. Man. Tough cookies. They got tough cookies to eat. All right, let's go Bears. Chris Martinez. I mean, what can we say?
Not good.
I mean, the stock down here is going to go to Lugo. He had 3 catches, 3 flag pulls. Didn't really contribute much to the game. Andy, stock up, brother. 9 catches, 7 flag pulls, and 2 touchdowns. That's good, man. Very good. Duhaney balled out too. What do you think? Who you got?
I got Chris stock down, bro.
Chris stock down?
Chris stock down, bro. You know, you don't win a game. You know,
They didn't win a game
they
at
didn't
all.
win a game.
They tied a game. That's like a win for them.
No, that's not like a win.
They scored total 7 points on the day.
Exactly. So that's on the quarterback. You know, that's on the guy.
I didn't finish
on
the day, and
offense.
that's how many touchdowns I had.
There you go. So you're better than Chris Martinez, basically. When you were healthy.
Apparently, the whole Bears.
Yeah.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, so I think he's stocked down for the Bears. Yeah, and Lugo. Yeah.
Lugo for sure stock down. You got to play better, Vic.
Yeah.
You got to play better. Let's go to the Bucks. Oh my God, this Bucks team, dog.
Yeah.
We had them on the ropes. Georgie was playing bad, and that's how I needed to have him, and I couldn't do it. That guy had 74% completion. He threw 8 touchdowns, 0 picks. He had two touchdowns rushing, so he had 10 touchdowns total, and then 2 picks. And one of those picks was a pick six. I think both of those picks were pick sixes. I don't remember him scoring running. Yasir and Mikey did what they needed to do. They had 14 catches each, man.
Yeah.
Serge had 8 and Campos had 7. The
Just
whole
move
team.
move the ball around, bro.
And he had 3 with a touchdown.
He had 43 completions.
Yeah.
Julio, stock way up, bro. Out of way, man.
When we were
stock
playing,
up for you.
for sure. When we were playing, I think he only had 1 incompletion, and it was like late in the game. Like it was 3-2
he
or
had
something
48
like that.
completions on 58 attempts. That's 74%.
Crazy.
That's good work, bro.
Crazy.
That's good work,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. They definitely went out there and played out. I don't really have a stock down for them.
Nah, at all.
The whole
At
team.
all. You go 3-0,
you
you
go
go 3-0,
3-0,
you don't
exactly.
get a stock
you know?
down 3-0.
No.
Yeah, and they beat good teams, right? They beat Washington 4-1. You know,
4-1.
that's
They beat Piki and them 4-2. By the way, I saw that game.
yeah.
Piki was up 2-0 on that game.
Okay.
And they ended up losing 4-2.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then we lost to him as well. The Lions did. That was a tough game. We had him 3-3 at the goal line for a touchdown to win. And then I handed off the ball to Lasso, and Lasso threw a pick.
Mikey, stay there! Good
Oh my.
Then the next play, bong. That hurts. We almost had you. We
I don't want to go. I don't want to go 3-0, brother.
Way
Keep
to
it
go.
going.
Let's go to the Commanders.
Keep doing your thing.
Commanders.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The Commanders. So,
Stock down, perra.
right, 59% completion.
That's how much I have.
Yeah.
We completed the same amount.
Only
I had 5 touchdowns, 3 picks too.
completions. You know, like
I'm perra.
they beat the Jets 4-1.
win.
You know
They
what
gotta
I'm saying?
win, though. They gotta
They gotta win. So that's a
4-1.
really good win, I think. But then,
For sure.
you know, they lose to the Falcons like you saw in game 1.
It's crazy that they lose to the Falcons 4-2. They
Yeah.
win 4-1 and then they lose 4-1 to the Bucks.
Exactly.
Oof. Well, something there is not telling the whole story.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I think
know?
we definitely need more data.
And we
in
need
that.
a little more data of what's going on in this team because they scored 7 the whole day.
Yeah.
The Bears did the same thing.
Yeah. That's not good, Mr.
But yet
George.
they beat a team 4-1. They're not putting up points when it matters, I think. Oh, I mean, yeah. Yep, I would say stock down Perra for sure. John, you got to play better too, brother. 3 catches, 1 flag pull. That was a sack. Good job. Giano needs to get the ball more, man. 3 catches, 6 flag pulls, 1
Yeah.
touchdown. Something's going on in here that needs to happen. This team is way too strong to not like go 2-1 that week at least.
Yeah,
bro.
which is a team, you know what, that I thought would get off to a hot start just because they
100%.
practice, they know each other. But some
Montano,
teams,
Joel,
yeah.
Abraham.
I don't think that's a team that's
Giano,
going to be.
that top 4 is just wow. And then Jonathan is your next player, which John is really good as well.
But I don't think that's a team that you blow up. That's a team that you let sit for a little bit at a marinate, and I think
Why would
those
you
guys
blow
get in
this
sync.
up?
Yeah.
This is
I mean, after a 1-2 start for that team, some people would consider blowing it up.
bro, it's crazy. No. I would not. They just need to focus on, getting better and Perra
Yeah.
being able to throw better. That's it.
Yeah.
Berra needs to, because they have a great team. The
Bro,
team
I
is-
saw Berra play in a game before his first game because he needed to fill in for someone. And he was balling out, catching catches over his shoulder. And I was like, okay, we about to get our Berra here today. If he's moving around like this, once he gets the ball in his hand, it's going to be, lights out with, the team that he has.
Right.
And it didn't materialize. So hopefully next time they do something different. I don't know.
Hopefully. Let's see how it goes in week 2. Good luck, guys.
Let's go to the Bengals.
The Bengals. Oh, man.
They went 0-3.
0-3.
They went 0-3, so...
It's rough because they were missing Derek. I'm going
Right.
to tell you right now, the team is very different with Derek on it.
Yeah.
We played them first, the first game of the day, and Javi just wasn't it. Like, he wasn't doing...
The last game of the day, no?
That was the first game, actually.
Okay.
It's in...
Vice
from
reverse
bottom up.
order. Okay.
Yeah. So... Yeah, it was a rough go for them. I mean, if you notice, they didn't really score many points, so their
They didn't?
offense was lacking for
Right,
sure.
right.
I think it's gonna be a much different
Right.
team once they get Derek.
Once they get Derek,
back.
yeah, that could change.
They're a tough defense, I'll tell you that much as well.
Yeah, they still got forward score on them every game, though.
Yeah.
You think Derek's going to be that big of a difference, difference on defense as well?
If you give an
That's true.
offense enough opportunities, you
That's
know,
true. That's true.
Even though I will say I don't think they stopped us.
Okay.
I don't think they stopped us. I think.
But it's hard to judge a team when they're missing, one of their key guys just because of the rotation
Exactly,
for the other team.
and Derek is a huge piece, man.
He is,
Huge piece.
he is, he is.
When I played him, on a scrimmage, I threw like 3 picks that game
Yeah.
when he was there.
Yeah.
But this one, nothing.
Moving on to the Lions.
Oh, Lions.
And the Lions,
Oh
yeah, and
my
what
God.
they were and what they are now.
Well, yeah, I made it through 2.5 games.
1 win.
1 win, then we had a tough loss to the Bucks, like I told you earlier,
Yeah.
and then we had the game was 1-0 when I got hurt against the Dolphins, and look, we finished 2-1.
Yeah.
Well,
One loss,
2.1
one
to 1.
2
loss
point
on
loss.
QB. Yeah.
Yeah.
Break down, break down, break down. Ready, turn around. That's Mikey, right? Keep going, man. Keep going, man. Go, go, go.
I mean, hey, it's a tough day, bro. I try to do the best that I could, and then I couldn't last the third game.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I think it's still a very good team. Storr is a great player. Isaiah, who came in for me, I think he's a good
How
quarterback.
Storr stats? How do you do?
but-
He catch 2 touchdowns. He got 2 touchdowns, 6 catches, 6 flat pulls. That's pretty good. Pretty solid game.
No, he played great, man. He played great. He came in clutch a couple of times. Like, whenever the ball was in his vicinity, he was catching it.
Yeah.
So I can't be more thankful to my team. Everybody was a part of it. Everybody was a part of it. I can say that.
For sure, man. Stock up, stock down. You wanna talk about your team?
Stock
do better?
up. Stock up. I'm gonna say Jesus, man. He went out there. He balled out, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wish I could have stayed and been able to give him a little bit more feed, but
For sure.
he balled out. Stock down me. I just can't stay on the damn field.
Yeah.
Stock down. Stock down. All right.
Atlanta.
Falcons.
The Falcons. They went 3-0.
Good team, man. Good team.
3-0.
team, good team.
Yep. Daleks.
Very good team. Will came out, was red hot. 11 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's contingent for that MVP, but I mean that stud of the week. But we know who got that, Petey.
Petey balled out too, though.
Yeah, he did ball out.
Yeah, 11 touchdowns. They scored 4 on every
Brian
team.
had 13 catches, 10 flag pulls, 4 touchdowns.
Yes.
Stock up for him too,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Ham was on point. Pause too. Like Daleks is the only one that was a
Yeah.
little bit. Where'd you go?
I mean, if your team goes 3-0, we don't have a stock down for you guys. So
No,
you
for
did
sure.
exactly what you needed to do, whether it was in the stat sheet or not.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna.
He grabbed it, and they beat good teams.
Yeah, they did.
Commanders.
Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah.
And the Bills. Now the Bills didn't have
Yeah.
Lewis and
Lewis,
Terry,
yeah.
obviously, but that's still a good team.
They
It's
beat
still a
us.
very
They
good
beat
team.
us. So yeah, it was definitely good enough to win games
For
on,
sure.
on last Saturday.
I don't really have a stock down for them, like I said. So
Right, 3-0 for them. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go to the Bills. They're right
The
up
Bills.
next. Yeah.
Yeah, the Bills. My goodness, Devin.
Devin had a day, bro.
Devin. 10 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Yeah.
And he caught a pick.
Yeah, his pick was to Pete for 6.
Wow.
That was that? Oh, okay. My bad.
What was that? Kevin Nunez and Enzo held it down. 15 catches for 13 catches.
We could not stop
4
those two.
touchdowns, 5 touchdowns. No, they were.
Bro, could not stop
They
those
have
two.
that. I know Marley hasn't recovered from the. He laughed at him too, man. That was rough.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That hurt. That hurt me, Marley.
That's a good team, bro. I think
It is a very good
the
team.
only loss was to Atlanta.
Once they get Lewis,
Exactly.
they only lost to Atlanta. Look at that at the beginning of the day.
Yeah. Which Atlanta's, I think, is one of
And
the
then
best
they
teams.
beat everybody else 4-2, but
Exactly.
they played the Chiefs and then you guys,
Right.
which both are, the Chiefs not so much, but you guys were a more formidable fight. I thought you guys were giving them more of a fight than 4-2 though.
Yeah.
Pete, you gotta come back, man. Hey, let's go on to the Chargers.
The Chargers.
Man, I gotta say this Chargers team looks scary.
Yeah. They know what they're doing.
Petey, 10 touchdowns, 2 picks. Don't want to see no picks, but you caught one. He had 6 flag pulls.
Yeah.
True, man. 16 catches, 5 flag pulls, 6 touchdowns, and a pick.
Yep.
I think
Eddie-
they're going for that record right now.
84 touchdowns,
Eddie, look at that.
10 catches.
Balling.
Balling now,
10
bro.
catches for Phillip as well. No, that team is very good.
43
Very good.
completions. That's
Yeah, very good. 75%. I don't really have a stock down for them. They also went 3-0 as well.
right.
They beat the Texans, they beat the Bears, and they beat the Ravens. Not bad teams to say the least. We got this clip here, Petey talking his game,
Well, that.
Pete, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you here.
Pleasure to be here.
Stud of the week. You get stud of the week, you come on the show. That's how I've always wanted to do it like this, So
I mean, I like that format.
yeah, it's you have to come and say something like you just won. I know it's week 1. It's not a big deal to a lot of people, but you set the tone week 1.
Yeah,
set the
so,
tone.
I mean, I honestly thought that I might not get it just because, again, it's so hard to have defensive stats. Not that people don't throw my way, but, like, a lot of people don't really throw my way. Not because of anything. It's just, I don't know. They try to find a better matchup. Listen, DD's DD.
Yeah.
If you can get a better matchup, then you're gonna do it. And that's kind of a recipe that I had for this week, or the week that we just played was, who's gonna win me the matchup every single time. So
100%.
so you look at, it wasn't just one guy. You look at the stats for the team. Just about everybody had, even amount of catches. Drew had 16, Phil 10, Eddie 10, so on and so forth. But A2 probably should have had 10, but he dropped like 5. So
It happens. It happens. It happens.
Of course, bro.
So would
But
you
it's
say that week 1 went according to plan?
So it took me about 3 plays, all right, to realize that week 1 was going to be a very hard week for people. And the reason I say that is because there was a throw that I missed true on that was supposed to be a straight go. And the ball slipped out of my hand, slick. It turned into a post. And when he caught it for a touchdown, I was like, okay, so this is going to be the type of day it's going to be.
Ooh.
You can miss by that much and still make a touchdown out of it.
Oh, yeah. I
but,
know the feeling. I know the feeling.
Yeah. So, like, I felt like once we beat Ant, I was like, shit. I felt like, to me, that was going to be defensively, that was going to be a harder matchup game because they probably had collectively the best amount of athletes. Not the best athletes to cover True, but they had enough rotation to be able to at least bother True.
Right.
And then also having the supporting cast that we have around True. And again, True's the number 1. I'll say it right here. But
Would you say that's the best part of your team? True?
No, bro. The best part of my team is the actual team. Like, those guys, like, I've never played with Phil. And it took me, like, 1.5 plays to realize that, like, all the stigmatism about Phil, like, he's this or he's that, was completely off. Like, that dude is so fucking team player.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't give a shit what we do. Just, I want to win. And I'm like, wow, it's tough to find like that in a player in general. But, there was not one time that I asked him to do something that he didn't do it. Can you run a post? Yeah, I'll run it. Like, hey, I know you just ran a post, but can you run another? But yeah, I can run it. You know, like that's
So
the
it
type of
sounds
shit.
like
And
Phil.
then, you know,
Phil would be the best part of the team. you would say.
yeah, like
For sure.
no,
Oh no, no! I did lose you. Oh, I lost you a
No.
little bit. I lost you a little bit. Sorry. So you would say Phil is the best part of your.
no. Our team collectively is.
It's a collective
in
unit.
general.
You're gonna
Yeah,
go with
bro,
the
like,
collective.
listen.
You're not gonna give it to one guy. You're gonna go with the
And
collective.
listen, if I gotta give it to one guy,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna say the best part of our team is Diego. And the
Diego.
reason why, the reason why is there is not one thing that guy doesn't do that I don't ask him to do. If I tell him to give me fucking 4 in the backfield handoffs, all right, he's back there. He does it. If I tell him to go sit by the cone so I can throw him the ball when nobody's paying attention to him, he does it.
Fine.
You know, so if I have to say, because it's very hard to find a guy like that doesn't complain about anything. All right. You know, you may miss a couple throws on the tier 1s and tier 2s and tier 3s and shit like that. You know, you're going to get a little pushback because you missed the throws on those guys. But, you know, to find that guy on our team where he knows his role, you know, to the extent of where he knows it, that to me is what makes the team. Because obviously, you know, True's going to get his, Phil's going to get his, everybody's going to come down the line. But, like, sometimes it's tough to be able to get it to the tier 5.
For sure.
You know, but, you know, for a guy to do what he does.
No, and he can throw. And he can throw too.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that. A couple of times with the Packers, I gave him a handoff, and he was like, I just don't want to make a mistake. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Just throw it. I don't give a shit. Just, you know, just do it. Just don't be afraid to make a mistake. So, he's that to me is one of the hardest things to do as a lower tier. And he plays his role so well, and he's really legit a blessing to have on the team.
Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. That's actually praise on the tier 6. You know, we're gonna take that. That's good. And you know
Of
what?
course.
You're right. If you don't have a good one, you're struggling. Hey, let's look forward to week 2. What is something you think that you guys need to correct going into week 2 that maybe you didn't do well in week 1?
Bro, our defense was kind of all over the place.
What?
You know, yeah, it was. I mean, every game that we had other than the Bears was a shootout. It was 4-3 in the first game and 4-3 in the last game. I mean, granted, I threw a pick to Ant in the first game, but you know, we still stopped them enough that game should have been over 4-1, 4-2.
Right.
But I think our defense with how they were running certain things. I think after week 1 we're going to play a lot better defense because now we've already seen some of the mix. You know, we've already seen the mobile quarterback. You know, with Chris Martinez. You know, we've already seen the strong arm quarterback with Nico, and then we saw the versatile offense of Ant.
Yeah.
So Ant can do both, run and throw. So we saw a good mix of all 3 of that in the first week. So when we play now, we play Devin, who doesn't, you know, Devin's not going anywhere. You know, stand back there, throws the rock. You know, Georgie is another one that is going to be game 2 for us. He's the mobile one, so we've already seen that facet of it.
Right.
You know, and then we have Piki, which is kind of the same thing as Ant, but on a bigger scale, because he makes some crazy fucking throws and he makes some crazy fucking moves to
Jumping.
get away.
I don't know how he does it. He jump throw.
Bro, I don't know. Listen, I've had the pleasure of seeing him since he was 17, and now watching him grow, and it's funny to see how his game's transitions. He still keeps that edge, but it's funny to see his
That's
game
funny
transition.
that you got stud and he got dud and you guys are playing each other this week. I like how they
Listen,
did that. Hey, Illuminati is looking out for everything.
I agree. I mean, listen, I've been on the end of the duds, and he's been on the end of the studs. So, you know, it's
Just having to switch.
It's,
You felt
it's
good
the
that
league.
week 1, huh?
Yeah, bro. And listen, it's the first time in DD that I've ever come out with a full team. All right, I haven't had a guy missing, or I haven't had unknowingly drafted a guy that was missing. The first time we came out as a collective unit. Obviously, it's very easy to play in a comfort level when you play with a guy that I play with Ring. So I play with True on a regular basis.
Right.
So my first thoughts were like, okay, I got to get acclimated to the game. Let me get him involved. And, you know, once I settled down to that comfort level, it just, you know, and I saw that the attention that he draws, then I knew, I'm like, okay, now I can start calling plays for Eddie. Now I can start calling plays for Phil. Like there's a lot of different pieces to move and stuff like that. So, but yeah, after that first game, I was like, yeah, we're going 3-0 today.
Yeah. So let's say that whole scenario plays out now going into week 2. You go 3-0. Back to back.
So
Back stud.
here's my realistic expectation, all right? Because I'm not one of these guys that's gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I went 3-0." As much as I want to, like I'm thinking a 2-1 week is still successful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
It's
yeah,
100%.
yeah. And low key, as long as we get the dubs, bro. Like, listen, stud is great. I love the, it's so hard to get stud in this league. It's great, but bro, I don't care, bro. That what matters to me is being at the top of the leaderboard and putting our guys like, bro, like I want to win a fucking star more than anything.
Position to win. Put everybody in
bro,
position to win. I got it.
Yeah, I could not get stud for the next 4 weeks, and I'd be fucking dope. I don't care.
Yeah.
But if I got the stud, 100%, I'd fucking, that I'm gonna be sending it out to everybody in the world. Back-to-back studs, y'all could suck it.
Let me tell you right now, I would trade getting dud for what happened to me. I would trade dud 100%. I'll take dud the rest of the season. Okay, when I get traded and I get just shoved, I'll trade everything.
Just to be able to, I get you, bro. I think, listen, you're gonna have to come correct if you play the Chargers, and I'm already scheming for all the teams that we play this week. So
perfect.
Come ready.
Oh, I'm looking forward to look at that film. Thank you, Petey, for coming on the show and talking. I appreciate that. All right, moving on to the Ravens. Ravens, what do you think, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What was this? What happened here?
They won one game, right? They won 1 and 2.
But the other two games they lost 4-3. So
yeah,
they were in the game.
Yeah.
Ant had 9 touchdowns, 2 picks. Lewis, 6 catches, 12
flag pulls.
pulls.
Yeah, that's active on defense.
1 touchdown only, but he was very active on D.
Yeah.
I think he's getting tips from Joe on flag pulling.
Smart, man. That's the person to go to for sure. That's the record holder.
Because I've always remember Lewis being pretty bad at grabbing flags. So
yeah,
this is an improvement.
Yeah, like we said at the beginning, if he's motivated, he's a really good player.
Chris Martinez, man, 9 catches, 2 flag pulls, 4 touchdowns.
4 targets.
He was going up, man. He was going up and catching.
He was
ball,
playing like
man.
he was supposed to play.
Lights out.
Yeah.
Like
I was finding him.
He's our number 1 receiver for them, you know.
Yep. I like that team.
Sebastian 10 catches, 3 touchdowns.
No, he spread the ball around. Boo had 9 catches.
Wow.
Mali
had 8.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he had a lot of completions.
Crazy.
He had 41 completions. Same as
I mean,
he had 43.
Every game went to the wire.
Yeah.
4-2 to the Browns, and they lose 4-3 to you, and 4-3 to the Chargers, who's a tough team. You know? Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck, Ant.
So stock up, stock down there. Who you got?
Stock up, man. I'm gonna go with Ant, bro. He led the team to a good victory. One good.
Right. I think the record goes on the number 1 guy though. If 1 and 2 is a bad day for Ant, I think.
But again, like they lost 4-3, 4-3. I mean.
Yeah.
I still think that they're gonna be a good team, competitive.
I think
team.
offensively
they lost to 2 tough teams, in a 4-3 matchup. So I don't take that away from them. I think they're gonna be a good team that you gotta have to watch out for sure.
Okay, I like it. Let's move on to the Dolphins. What you think about them?
I feel like talking about the Dolphins, bro. I couldn't finish that game. I'm still on that game right now in my head. Ow, threw me that beautiful pick.
What a crazy stat line for the Dolphins, right? They lose the first game 1-2, 2-1. Then they beat the 49ers 4-2, and then they win 2-1 against you guys.
So they finished how they started, but they reversed the score. That's hilarious. Man, this was a good team, man. Carlos, 13 catches, 7 flag pulls, 6 touchdowns. He actually got me for one of those touchdowns.
2nd down. On defense and offense.
And he caught a pick, which I gave it to him as well. Hilarious.
3rd and goal, 0-0.
I got 2! Yeah! Go, take it. Grip.
Yeah, but stock up on him. Arlen, I want
Had
to
a
see more
touchdown.
from him.
He had a
caught a
touchdown.
touchdown. 9 catches, 3 flag pulls. Thomas, stock down, man.
Yeah.
He's a rookie, but he was expecting more from. I think he was running out of gas out there.
Okay. That happens in the first day out there.
Exactly, but you know he should get back, and I know he's gonna be a better player than what his stat line shows. 4 catches, 3 flag pulls, and then Angel balled out, 10 catches, 4 flag pulls, and a sack.
Yeah.
Oh, and a pick. I think Lazo was the one that gave him that pick. That's crazy, man.
I feel like he's got to get in the end zone more. You know, kind of like we did last year. Kind of, you know, because these scores, you could have easily won all 3 of these games if you just get on offense. You get on the same page. You know.
Yeah, but think about it now that he's gonna be missing week 2 and week 3.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens now with Al and this.
Yeah, but I like Arlen, like you said. I think Arlen for
You think
sure
he's
they'll
gonna
stock
hold
up.
it down?
Yeah.
I mean, now they get to go 5 hard. I don't know how Thomas is gonna be able to handle that. It's gonna be a tough one, buddy.
Yeah.
Not being able to get off the field, that's gonna be a tough
It's
one.
a different game.
But hey,
when you're,
that's crazy. All
different
right,
game.
let's move on to the Cowboys.
The Cowboys didn't have a good day, huh?
I mean, Clint had a good day. He had 14 catches, 9 flag pulls, and 4 touchdowns. Stock up on Clint.
Yeah.
For sure. Stock down on.
I mean, David,
Alpha.
58% completion. You know.
Yeah, he did. He threw 48, but he only completed 28.
Yeah.
7 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Yeah. I mean, that's not to
Caught
Vinny's
one.
level, so it's not like a, you know, like a all the way
That's
stock
more like
down, So they won one game,
They
right?
won one game.
They won one game.
And they tied
another
a game. It's crazy. And they won. They scored more than 3 points one time.
Right.
That's crazy. That's gonna be a tough team that we gotta watch, man. Because if they're not putting up points, there's something going on with that offense.
Yeah, man. Like I said at the beginning, I just like David with a guy that can take the top off, you know, just so he can clear space for him.
He doesn't have that, you think?
I don't think he has that right now.
No.
But I think that's a trade away, you know.
Trade away.
And you know, after week 2 is when we see like a lot of trades happen because people, you know, give their teams the benefit of the doubt for week 1. But you know, depending on what happens week 2, people are more ready to
start making moves.
Yeah,
I feel it. All right, let's see how they do week 2. Good luck. Texans.
The Texans.
I go to the Texans next. Nico and the Texans. Wow, surprisingly, bro. I mean, obviously, not surprisingly, but they won 1 game.
Against the Bengals?
They won 2 games.
2 games.
They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Bengals, and they lost 4-3 to the Niners. I mean, to the Chargers.
To the Chargers, yeah.
Bro, but you see this, and you're like, man, how did they move the ball?
Take the fucking ball!
Damn, Roger. God damn. You could have ended the game.
And they only had like a few catches here and there.
They had
6,
21
5,
completions,
6,
yeah. That's not
3,
good.
2. On 21 completions, they scored.
But only 30 passes
3,
attempts? Like, that
4.
screams something, right?
That's crazy. He scored 11 points.
I mean,
on 21 completions.
Yeah, because you know what? All their games went to
crazy.
4, so there were 4 or 5 drive games. You know,
That's
max
crazy.
8. Max. Look, for example, this game went 7 drives. This one only went 8 drives, and this one went 8 drives.
That's crazy. I'm telling you, he spread the ball around.
He
And,
did. He did. He got a good job, bro. Because
little
Roger
catches
got
were
2
made to a
touchdowns.
touchdown. Yeah,
Andres got 2 touchdowns. Ernie got 2. You know, Josh got 2.
Andres had 3. What do you mean?
I just got 3. No,
Andres had 3
yeah,
touchdowns.
I just had 3. I'm sorry. Yeah, because Roger got 2 and just had 3.
6 catches, 1 flag pull, 3 touchdowns, and everybody else had like 2 touchdowns. Very good. They played very well.
Who they got this week coming up?
I did not expect that. I really did doubt it.
We have them first.
Yeah.
Then the Steelers and finish up with the Browns.
No, they play the Browns first at 8 a.m. And they play at 10:15. They play the Steelers, and then 11 they play you guys.
Because it was backwards on that.
Yeah, on the other. But this one tells you the time.
Yeah, so they gotta go 3-0, right?
I mean, I think
This is an easy
you
win.
guys are their toughest matchup, I think, and the Browns.
Yeah, I think the Browns are the toughest matchup.
Damn, you don't even give your.
No,
He went from I'm the best to not anymore.
Hey, I get humbled. You get humbled, man. I'm gonna talk about what I see, not what I feel. You know?
All right, good. I like that. All right, let's talk about Titans, Piki, And the Titans.
And the dud of the week, right?
Stock down Piki. He only threw 4 touchdowns. He had 5 picks, and obviously got dud of the week. Yeah, you know what? We have this little interview with him. Drop it right now. All right, guys. We're welcoming here dud of the week, the Titans quarterback, Mr. Piki. I think we had you on last year for the same thing. No.
No. I think you guys just got me on camera talking with Vic one day outside there, and he said I was the best quarterback he's ever played for.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think he still believes that for sure. But not a good week one. Everything didn't go according to plan, huh?
Actually, everything went according to plan. I just might have, as pathetic as it sounds, I might have just didn't even think that what happened to us was possible. All I told my team was we need to get 1 win, and I could have came out with 3, and I think I spoke 1 win into existence.
Oh my God, one of those.
One of those.
So what do you think was one of the things that you need to correct the most going into week 2?
I have to correct the way I'm playing quarterback big time. I can't be missing throws. I need to use my legs more. I definitely can't. I can't rely on that big play, and I gotta be the big play. So I feel like I let my team down by not playing good enough and by not doing enough for my team. Really, honestly.
Right. No, I get that. And this week too, who do you play?
I have Vinny and the Chiefs. I have True Phil and Peter with the Chargers, and I have. I can't remember the third. Oh, the Falcons. But they don't have Daleks. But still,
Daleks is
still a very
on
fast,
Saturday.
good
I
team.
didn't know Daleks wasn't playing on Saturday.
Yeah, Daleks isn't playing on Saturday.
Oh, wow. Good. Hey, here's
Rest
news.
up, bro. That guy's
Rest
too young
up.
to be getting hurt. There's always another season.
For sure. There's always. I dropped immediately after my shit. Fuck that. What do you think the best part of your team is right now?
The best part of our team is actually, as funny as it sounds, our brain. Everybody could
has
think.
a brain.
Everybody could think on this team. I allow them to think.
You allow them to think.
Nah, all jokes aside, that got blown out of proportion, bro.
Yeah, I know,
big time.
I know.
That, just so you guys know where that came from.
Yeah.
It's coming from a good place. The
Right.
intentions are good. It's just passionate. I don't want you to feel like you're burdened to have to think while I'm on the field with you.
Right.
Because I should be able to not think for you, but be able to help you out so much that you don't have to really think about all the things that could go wrong and just think about the one thing that you could do right.
One of the best things you do is you put people in positions for your team to win, which is a good thing, you know. So I know that's what you meant by that.
And that's a perfect pivot. Like my favorite thing about my team is the IQ. I know we seem slow on paper, and we may be slow, but we don't have to be so fast. I have enough speed in Peppers and Hector, and when I need to use them, that with our IQ, you know, it's the first time in DD history, any team I have, that could play zone. I don't have to play man. If I play man now, it's secondary. It's not primary defense like it's been. If we want to play that new box that everybody plays, we could. If we want to, you know, on the fly, move around, you know. And now with me being healthy, I'm going to be flying around back there again. And hopefully we get more turnovers. It was definitely offense.
I was going to ask you, how do you think that defense was holding
Bro,
up?
I think arguably we got to have one of the better defenses in the league, to be honest with you, secondary-wise.
Really?
Like, as a unit with Peppers, Hector, and me, as like a dome with Alabao, Chris Z as that pseudo-mid. The only thing is obviously we don't have a rusher.
You don't have a rusher.
But we learned that with Ray Martinez as a tier 6, he's serviceable at corner. We didn't have Chris Z.
Right.
Typically, he would be the corner.
Right.
And we could always roll Hector into that position when we do play the
a
handful
quarterback.
of, you know, mobile quarterbacks.
Mobile quarterbacks, right. You're lucky you're one of them that you don't have to deal with you.
Yeah, exactly. I should be more mobile, though.
No, hey, it's going to get there. Legs just got to get back in season form, right?
Yep.
You know, it's week 1. Now going into week 2. Coming into week 2, what do you think your toughest matchup is going to be?
Even with Daleks out, I think the Falcons and the Chargers, for the same reasons, the speed.
Yeah,
they have just so much speed on us that hopefully, in true DD fashion, our defense's IQ supersedes the quarterback's play.
Right.
So I know these guys have weapons, and Ham, Brian's going to be a headache, Ryan Paws, all those guys. I've watched everything I could on them.
Yeah.
I've played with a lot of these guys. And then, bro, True and Phil, how did we let these two guys be on the same team? So
Crazy.
hopefully our defense can disguise some stuff to give Peter a hard look.
A hard look, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we saw that he still can throw picks. So.
Exactly. And then Vinny, and that's supposed to be the sleeper game, but you never know in DD. You never know.
You never know. Dud of the week back to back?
Hell no. Like, absolutely not. Like,
hey, you threw that behind the pass INT. What were you thinking there, bro?
I was actually whispering to Perra. I was saying, Perra, Perra, Perra. I just needed him to turn his head, and I just believed that he heard me. And when I threw it, I might have released it a little bit too inside. But, bro, if you go back, I don't know if you want to input it right here, but if you look at this play, bro, Justin's falling on the floor, and he's catching it going downwards and backwards. And for a kid like Justin
to catch that,
and,
I hadn't seen it.
And that was actually his second or third incredible catch that game. Stritz was dog water that game.
Yeah.
Like, don't fall for the media. Like, that's like some propaganda, Ukraine shit. Like, go back and look at that game and tell me what Stritz did to win that game. And shout out to my dog, the chiropractor. My dog chiropractor put one on me there, bro. You owe me a free sesh. My back hurts. It's embarrassing. I had to tell my girl that I caught that ball.
Yeah. That was a
Thank
tough
you,
one.
Jason.
That was a
Snooks.
tough one.
We go way back.
He got our way a couple of times in that game.
Dude, he's got great hands, bro.
Yeah,
I've had him, and I get it. He's a defense guy by profile, but he's got strong hands, and he's been playing enough to where he's back into frontline form.
He knows the game. He knows the game. He's very good. So,
yeah.
All right. What do you think the toughest team is in DD right now?
Bro, it's got to be between... I mean, Kevin Nunez is hurt, but that's going to be tremendo replacement if he gets out. I know Lewis is a little bit banged up, but still, bro, everybody tries Devin. Devin is more than good enough to get a star by himself.
He got you. He wanted to start with you,
right? Yeah, it's not easy in DD, but I got the Bills. I got, I even have the Seahawks, bro. Johan's team is very good.
Very good. Like, I reffed them. They play very good.
For a quarterback, like, that's going to be a very hard defense to score on. They got a lot of guys. Luckily they're gonna drop 1 or 2 picks because they don't got the best hands. Hopefully. Now, now how karma is. They're gonna pick me off 4 times.
Probably.
Look, another team. I think the Falcons are a little fraudulent. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass.
Oh my God.
It's very hard to play quarterback consistently at a high level in this league.
Yeah.
And with rotations and playing some of the savvier, high IQ safeties. I don't know who they played last week, but I'm willing I could debate on how they came out 3-0.
They came out 3-0, yeah. I think every game they went like to 4-3, 3-4, because I think they lost one game.
Who else are our teams? Like, look, bro, the Chargers, I look at them and like, how am I going to game plan against them? Like,
I don't know.
There's going to be a guy open all the time, and they're going to have a great defense all the time, but it's not even true because, I can hold my own with True. It's more of Peter's learned how to identify certain matchups now, playing out here with guys that nobody knows about. That's pretty much playing DD.
Right.
So now playing DD, I liked it better when everybody's making fun of him because he never won a game or made it to playoffs. Now, I'm looking at this guy on my calendar and I'm like, fuck, how do I game plan for this?
It's a crazy coincidence that he got stud, you got dud, and you guys are facing each other this week, huh?
He's probably so proud of the way I'm conducting myself right now. He's my mentor. He's going to make everybody understand me for who I am as a 35-year-old later, going into my later half of my career. You know who else is a good team? Who else came out 3-0?
The Bucks.
The Bucks feel fraudulent, but they're good, bro. We played them, and I know I gave them a game, but I was able to mentalist the game, but Cucuyo snapped out of it, bro. He snapped out of it, and then he finally figured out the matchups.
I had them 3-3 in the end zone.
That team is like his old Niners team, but a little bit better.
A little bit better?
A little
bit
bit
better?
Yeah, I think they're a little bit better because of Serge being the X factor.
Yeah, no, Serge was the X factor. I had him 3-3 in the end zone. We're about to score, and threw a pick. Lazo tried to throw it, and Sergio got the pick.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but bro, it's gonna be a long season. A lot of people went down week 1. It's crazy, and like We're gonna have to have a couple of replacements.
You just gotta get to the dance, bro.
Just gotta get to
Get
the
to
dance.
the
The luck
dance.
is the most important thing.
Get
in
to the
these.
dance, and
That's
I
what
always
I'm
say
seeing.
there's 4 things that have to happen to win at the start.
Yeah.
You have to play good. Preferably, you got to get that first seed. It's
First seed,
huge
for sure.
to miss that first, round of playoffs out there, especially with how hot things are getting. I know we all felt it last week.
Yeah.
3, you got to get that like replacement, upgrade, that luck factor.
Yeah.
And the 4th, the part no one talks about,
Yeah.
the refereeing has to be
refereeing has
good
to be
that
good.
game. It's
Yeah.
got to be on your side. So
Right.
if you could conduct those 4 things, you could cook something up good.
For sure. Well, we look forward to the whole season. Week 2 coming up. Thank you. Thank you again, bro. I appreciate you for coming on.
You got it.
And let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Besides Piki's bad performance, Hector had 9 catches, 4 flag pulls.
Yeah.
And he threw a touchdown apparently. He had a receiving touchdown and he had a sack as well.
Nah, Laz had 4 catches.
Last
Yeah.
9 catches, 6 flag
I
pulls,
like
4
Laz.
touchdowns.
If anybody's gonna get a stock up, it's
2
gonna be
picks,
Laz.
yeah, stock up Laz for sure, and Hector.
Yeah.
Peppers, I gotta see more from, but I can't put too much on them because obviously Piki just
Stunk it up.
If the quarterback is not in, then it doesn't matter what the rest of the team is trying to do.
Yeah.
If your best player is not playing to their best, there's only so much you can do. But look, they lost to the Bucks.
First they lost.
First they lost to the Jets 3-2.
I ref that game, yeah.
That was a tough one. Jason, caught that game winner on Piki.
Yeah.
That was tough. Piki really couldn't move. Is not able to move well because he's hurting.
Yeah.
Then they beat the Steelers, but
Right.
that should have been an easy win. And then they lost to the Bucks 4-2 while they had them winning. They were winning 2-0
Right.
in that game. So he knows they could do better. And it's Piki, bro. You know that they're gonna play better.
I mean, it doesn't
wow,
get
look
easier
at this
for them.
matchup.
Yeah, it doesn't get easier for them. You
No,
guys got.
he has a 4-game break. He plays at 8 a.m., doesn't play till 11 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
De pinga.
And that's a tough game for you guys in the morning, though.
Yo, you got 8 a.m., you start with the Falcons, you take a 3-hour break.
Yeah.
And then you play the Chargers.
Probably go home and come back.
Yo, legit.
Nah, you gotta ref.
Legit,
So don't
you
do
gotta
that.
ref. I hope they put him to ref like 2 times while they're in their rest period, All right, man. But yeah, that's
that's the
week
league.
2's coming up.
Week 2's coming up, man.
You guys gotta play better. Send us any highlights you guys want to put up from you guys. If you feel like this needs to be seen, send it to us and we can put them on. We'll put them on. And I appreciate you guys watching.
Hey man, great show, man.
Great show.
Appreciate you. Yeah,
Vic,
episode 2, you guys.
go.
We're back next week. Ram Love, thank you guys for sponsoring the show.
Thank you so much.
Dale, venga, serio.